You know, whoever is starting to lose that war of attrition may have to start going in.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is that a lot of Snake's scrapping is...
Hero!
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Well, Unlucky better start hoping that he's lucky, because...
I've seen this hero before. It's pretty lucky. It's a menace. Yeah, he has done some scary things with this before.
Yeah. And this, you know, I think Generic has a lot of tools to sort of interrupt the menu pulls, right?
Yep.
You have Fire Arrow, which is super quick. You have just good speed in general. You have Nair. You're going to be able to disrupt that menu pull a lot, but also breaking that zone with things like Bounce, things like Zapple. You have good tools. Your sword outranges Young Link's, but Young Link's outframe data is yours.
As it outframe date as anyone's.
That's absolutely true. Just don't look up Young Link's shield safety. Trust me.
Nope.
You don't need to know
Not
it.
facts that you need to know.
Yeah.
Speaking of safety, Generic's been doing a good job just kind of tossing these projectiles from a distance.
Converting off of them a bit as well.
Not taking too much damage here from this hero.
Down tilt up air is going to be...
Yeah, it looks like these two have played once before. Generic won that set. So it was kind of a while ago, but hey. Unlucky wanting... I would imagine he went Snake that time, so just wanting a bit of a different look.
Yeah, and potentially wanting this run back here.
Yeah, he's got Bounce now, and you got to really take advantage of that time you got Bounce.
Same with Accelerottle, because you're actually able to outspeed. Yeah, a bit unlucky there, not finding the kill. One thing that's funny about Thwack is that it has sort of a comeback rage mechanic where it doesn't just increase in likelihood as your opponent's percent increases, but as yours does as well.
Which is very funny.
It's hilarious.
Snooze, you're dead.
Yeah, we haven't been snoozing this set, that's for sure. It's been exciting, pretty back and forth so far. Clean stocks taken from both of them.
Yep, personally I am wide awake. As is Generic, getting a little bit of a conversion here.
Yeah, ooh. Get up attack, smart move there.
These two just whacking each other with projectiles.
Yeah. Wow, that was really good from Generic, actually stopping the Kafriz from coming out and eating up a lot of mana.
It was. Yeah, so right now, just about an even game. I mean, Unlucky has worked his way back into this. This hero pick might be working.
Right,
Look
I mean...
how much space he covers with that Tornado.
No, seriously, it's a great edgeguarding tool.
Going for another snooze, doesn't quite find it.
Now, Generic is not falling for that twice in a row. Able to shield in time.
Yep. There's the zoom to make his way back. Oh, lands right on top of him.
Yeah. Again, a lucky draw from Unlucky.
Could have been unlucky if Generic had reacted to it, although he is going to find a kill there anyway with the down tilt up air. Got a lot of aerials coming out, as they tend to do from Young Link.
He's able to throw a lot of them out, and you might as well, especially against a character like Hero, who doesn't have the best out of shield.
Not getting punished.
That up B is pretty solid, but it's not the best in the world. Especially if you don't have a platform to land on, but PS2, typically you're able to drift somewhere, because that whoosh, you're able to get a lot of air momentum after it.
Yeah, I mean, the problem that Unlucky is running into is that he needs space to use his spells. But when you're at space, you're getting pestered by projectiles, and whenever you throw out a spell, Generic is just shielding it. Now, he finds the kill with that forward tilt.
I mean, this does feel like kind of a tough one for Hero in the sense that Young Link is able to really throw out a lot of projectiles really quickly to pester menu pulls, and when you're in close quarters, you just lose the frame data war. I mean, Young Link has such good frame data, and Hero has such bad frame data that...
Oh, there's a kaboom! That's the kind of stuff you've got to catch him off guard with. I mean, you have such a long list of spells you can use. Whether or not you get him is a little RNG.
Wow!
What is not RNG is that up B.
One down tilt confirm kill, one up B confirm kill, and one down tilt into up B confirm kill.
Yeah, that's the bread and butters you're going to be looking for playing a character like Young Link.
We're going to have to see if Zaxix sticks it out with the Hero, or he swaps off to the tried and true Snake. I mean, the Hero, I think you could still do well with it. Again, sometimes a little luck is all you need.
You're taking a better time to consider going back to the Snake.
Going back to the Snake. Probably not too bad a call, honestly, because things like Snake Dash Attack, things like grenades, they're going to be able to, I think, better deal with some of Young Link's far-range pressure.
Yeah, more importantly, I did notice that we have a music counterpick or Keeper Zinnia based.
It's a great track. I mean, PS2 is full of bangers. That's certainly one of them. I tend to like Route 10. It sounds very sort of Guarplane, Xenoblade-esque.
It's so fast, it weirds me out.
Yeah.
Just like compared to the version I'm familiar with.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, looking about even right now at the start of this match. Now, it feels like with Hero, you're not particularly comfortable trying to throw your projectiles just because it takes so long to like select them, and then a lot of them move pretty slowly. With Snake, you're able a little bit more to sit back just because your grenades come out a little faster.
And another good thing about the grenades is the fact that they're items means that they block other projectiles, right? So you're not necessarily always getting damage on the opponent if the projectile blocks it, but you're also mitigating damage against yourself.
Yeah, there were a lot of interactions last game where one of them they would both throw out projectiles and they would both get hit by them, and nobody would really win the situation. This time, you have a bit of an advantage in like what your projectiles are
Able to do, yeah. I mean, back-to-back stocks, another edge guard from Generic there. Gonna be able to seal the stock out, but it looks like a lot of damage in that first kill were coming from Zaxxik's Snake ledge trapping.
And Zaxxik continuing, see again, using those grenades to just like block the arrows coming out. And I mean, Generic even shot one of those grenades. It looked pretty intentional just to get the explosion and try and cover that spot.
Right, and it helps rack up a lot of damage. I mean, Snake takes a lot of damage from those grenades, and sometimes it's better than eating a combo, but still damage.
Sometimes it feels like Snake starts the game at 80%, is how I've heard it described.
Right.
And getting him past that is really the challenge, because he's very comfortable at percents like this.
Yeah, doesn't, struggle to survive too much. Pretty flexible recovery.
Down to the upper's going to take it, though.
That absolutely will. And I mean, that down tilt has been putting in a lot of work between shield pressure, kill confirms, just sort of general neutral. I mean, it's been doing well. Generic's been making quite good use of a lot of these tools. Some of the more boxing tools I've noticed.
Yeah, he has been. And we've got a little bit of lead coming out for him. He's got a stock lead and a pretty solid amount of extra credit.
Generic throwing out some explosives of his own.
Yeah, lots of bombs, lots of fire. We are seeing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. And right now, Zaxxik finding himself at potentially death percent.
Yeah, maybe. You never know with Snake, but you do know when he gets hit by that down air.
Yeah, I mean, the bomb into down air, that's such a fun confirm to watch just because the bomb goes up and then you jump above and then hit the down air, right?
Yeah, Generic up 2-0. Now we are in top 8, so I believe this is still best of 5 territory.
Yeah, best of 5. We're going to have to see if there's a stage change. Yeah, I would assume so after those first two. Both your characters lose on PS2, you might want to change it up.
Yep.
And I think the town is a pretty good call because as Snake, you're going to be getting more kills off the side than Young Link in general.
Or back to the hero. We might
Hero also kills off the side a lot more than...
Yeah, there we are.
And the extra space on this stage will help a lot. Hero likes flat stages too because, standing on a platform is a good way to counter 90% of his spells.
Yep.
And there aren't always platforms on this stage. And when there are, it can be a good place to retreat to pull spells as well.
Yes, they can. However, Generic just going to disregard all of that and make it to the corner. And now Zaxxik is in quite a tough spot, although he's able to fight his way back on a stage.
Yeah, I mean, these conversions have been really good from Generic. I mean, definitely not overextending. Like, extending the combos exactly where they need to go.
Yeah, doing a very good job of just, waiting for the option, hitting him.
I'm guessing that was a misinput.
Does he know the timing?
Yes,
he does!
And that'll take a stock.
Yeah, big mistake. A little bit of bad luck from Unlucky. What tends to happen when you pick a name like that, I suppose.
Yeah, not sure if it was a top deck or not. That kaboom hitting so low.
I would imagine if you're counterpicking this character seriously, it's not a top deck. I would assume it was just sort of a miss scroll.
Okay, but good heroes top deck, right?
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Using that up B, it covers so much space under you that it can be nice to just call out people who are trying to catch your landing.
And it allows you to reposition pretty well also, which it's a mix-up I wasn't seeing coming, but I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, there's the back air, going to even up the stocks. Percentage not... Generic's got a bit of a lead, but Hero's able to rack up damage rather quick if he's able to find the right combination
of spells. You're not getting many big combos with Hero, but each individual hit is going to do a lot.
Yes. Speaking of individual hits, he's sort of tic-tacked his way back into this.
Oh, again, that fully charged neutral B getting interrupted, eating a lot of mana.
You saw him go for the up smash into the, for the up B into the up smash on the platform. Didn't quite work out.
But that boomerang extension was great.
Yeah, that up tilt. There we go. That time it works.
Clean confirm off of the swoosh.
Yeah, good find.
Or that was a whoosh, I believe, not a swoosh.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
I don't care. I suppose I should educate myself, but...
Well, I'm friends with that Derp Dog, so I've actually played against,
so he's told
I've played against Hero a good amount,
the whoosh and the swoosh. Alright, now, Generic can even up the stocks and the percentages.
Down tilt finding another kill, actually, for Generic. That's something that you might have to watch out for a bit more if you're Zaxik.
He's been catching landings and movement with it very well. Speaking of catching movements, I mean, these conversions...
Interrupting the zoom, having to...
Yeah, it was a big mana loss and took damage. Really in a tough spot if you're Zaxik here. You have not been able to hit generic once since losing that stock. Right as I said that.
Yeah, of course, right as that happened.
There's an air coming
Great
out from
frame
generic.
trap,
He's got
yeah.
him. Just so much pressure. Black!
Ooh, the air dodge. Yeah, I mean...
No crit. Oh, just tossing the big old fireball.
Yeah, I mean, that air dodge was really smart. Conserving as much mana as possible is what you need to do when you're in this position.
Zaxik is really going for broke right now.
We're not able to find the zoom like bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, alright.
I've got bars.
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, this shield pressure, that is a thing that Hero's going to struggle with, right? Just because the shield pressure from Young Link is so safe.
Yep. And, yeah, just see it like that. You just nair it, run away, shoot the
arrow.
The bow.
Wow, this is going to take it and completely reversing the momentum of that match. Yep. Zaxik is going to take it.
And suddenly, we've got a Game 4 situation on our hands. This was looking to be a pretty strong sweep, but instead, Zaxik's going to stay in it. Now, Justin did defeat Flightless over in one of the other loser side top 8 qualifiers. So
he's going to be playing winner of Cytomic and EOF, who, as we said, both of them have been making great runs this ladder.
Yeah, EOF beating Caminito. Oh, he lost like round 1, and he just made his way through the losers bracket.
Been climbing that ladder up to winner's side again.
Get it? The ladder?
It's like the tournament name.
Crazy.
That's wild.
I still think that the winner should have to, like, we should have, like, a big ladder in the venue, and the winner should have to climb up and get their trophy.
Yeah, the trophy's at the top of the ladder. You have to climb it.
Yeah. If you fall, sorry, you didn't win.
Yeah, I mean, we have mats in the gymnasium, you know, maybe we can set those out, you know, for safety precaution.
Nah, just go for it.
Yeah, just let him, you know, climb the ladder raw.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
And speaking of dying, bit of an early SD, not quite a forced error, I would say, from generic.
No, I mean, it was an edgeguard scenario for sure, and this is going to be another edgeguard scenario because not having mana is going to be tough.
Yeah, he's able to fight his way back through with the get-up attack, just using these normals. There's the jab. Yeah. Pretty good move, that jab.
I mean, yeah, the jab does a lot of damage, which also means it recovers a lot of mana, and so it also anti-airs, which is nice.
Yeah. Zaxik.
Yes. The zoom's going to take you back, but let's see if this ledge trap can continue. Looks like the corner pressure. Ooh, wow, bouncing off of the parry. That was funny.
Yep, we got a little bit of a heal coming out, which actually, with like Young Link kill options, that could actually
might matter.
Be relevant.
Yeah.
Usually that heal doesn't really do that much, but this time
it's one of those things that's always better to have than to not have. You know, a little extra percent can go a long way, but
yeah, I mean this back. I mean that wasn't gonna get anywhere near killing anyway. Not finding the has enough just for a little boost.
Wow, using all of the mana there to make it back.
No mana, but the forward tilt doesn't need any mana.
Are we going to see a kamikaze? Okay, I thought we were going to.
Don't you dare.
I mean, if you're up a stock...
Yeah, I mean, he's got quite a lead.
No, the snooze!
You got him on the snooze! He got caught sleeping.
And I mean...
Put him to actual sleep.
Zaxik is someone who you don't want to sleep on for sure, because this hero is climbing its way back violently.
He's got the bounce right now, which is very good against Young Link. If you just space, not much you can do in this situation.
Deep zap. Zapple, I apologize.
Yeah, you can just see so much more confidence out of Zaxik right now. Looking to make this a game 5. Looking to try and get this reverse 3-0.
Yeah, Zaxik's corner pressure has been on lock, just making the most of Hero's high damage output, big hitboxes.
Yep, there's that down tilt there. Into the forwarder! Suddenly, we got ourselves a game.
Certainly. And, I mean, we were saying, you know, Hero's got that big damage output, but Young Link can rack it up pretty quick, you know.
There's the bounce again, and the psych up. He's glowing so many different colors!
And that up tilt just covering so much space. I mean, the hitbox on that move is insane.
Game 5.
And I think that Hollow Bastion was a pretty good call there because that platform is actually a good place to retreat to if you're trying to whoosh out a shield. And the up tilt is great at covering it as well.
Yes, it is.
It also offers a good place where you can sort of camp under it in center stage and then try to pull menu. You know, because it's harder to approach when there's the platform in the way.
Yeah, I mean, just solid stuff right now from Zaxik to take what seemed to be a pretty dire set and turn around almost entirely.
Oh, absolutely. This hero is fighting its way back.
Yeah, we got ourselves a Game 5 situation. Generic choosing to take away the space, bring it to small battlefield. This is a place he probably feels a lot more comfortable.
Right. Ooh, the great tech chase with the down smash there. It's why you have moves that hit on both sides. You're able to cover more space that way.
Yep, here we go, getting these conversions.
Ooh, that up B
Oh,
and that F
forward
smash
smash!
is barely going to miss their marks.
Yeah, he is. You can tell Zaxik really wants this. He's going for broke with a lot of these attempts.
One thing that's really good about the Kafriz that we just saw there is that the second charge of Hero Neutral B, it shoots out 2 projectiles. So one of them clanked with the boomerang, and the other one went straight through and hit Generic.
Yep. Just a really nice, just random little property to have there.
For sure, especially in a matchup like this, where projectiles are going at you constantly.
I saw you thinking about the hatchet, man. Don't even, don't even pretend.
Oh, just barely missing that. I mean, that's what took the first stock of the set, I believe, was a reverse up B at ledge there.
Yeah, I mean, this ledge play, like, okay. So, Generic is able to find the kill there, but I feel like one of the adaptations that has gotten Zaxik to this point is the improved offstage and ledge play, just being able to find his way back.
Absolutely, and these bear trains have been reliable throughout the entire set. Whether the game was won or lost, Generic has been able to really efficiently combo off of these back airs.
Yep, we got to bounce, but is it too little too late? I mean, you're already at the ledge, down a stock, you've been lapped in percent. What can Zaxik do to get himself back into this?
You know, a whack wouldn't hurt, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be neat.
You know, take the stock, throw one out, but...
Alright, and the bounce disappearing. We've got the Acceleratle now.
Acceleratle should help you maneuver around this field of arrows and bombs and boomerangs.
But even then, Acceleratle makes you so fast that sometimes it's hard to like find like placements for a lot of your stuff.
And it also makes you a bit lighter, so... Ooh, wow.
And you die to up air.
Just clean up air. I think that's a thing that, you know, once you start getting better at the game, running off of platforms and falling with an aerial, that's a thing you see a lot more at, you know, the high to top level play, even, you know, high mid, right?
Yeah, and I don't believe Generic was hit once on Zaxik's second stock, so
it's entirely possible.
Really taking control of this game. There's a Sizz though, not quite gonna take it. He just needs to find the stock. I mean, Generic's at 162. You don't usually see heroes from the kill. There's a forward air.
That forward air from Hero is so big. It covers so much space, does so much damage.
Generic has made himself very evasive this game. He's baiting and punishing more than he was in the past couple, and I think that's one of the things that's made the difference here. Yeah,
Generic has been taking advantage of Young Link's superior properties, right? Being a bit smaller, being a lot faster, able to sort of just maneuver around those big moves and then use projectiles and quick moves to sort of get a conversion started.
Hatchet Man! You gotta go for that stuff right about now.
Right.
I mean, have to. I mean, maybe not that specifically, but that might have been a little much.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen before.
Hatchet. I'd be lying if I said I've never been hit by a Hatchet Man in bracket. You know.
Yeah.
They're scary sometimes, especially because Hero's menu conditions you to shield so much. It's the answer to all.
Oh,
of the
that's
moves,
a big explosion.
Except Hatchet Man.
Suddenly, I mean, this was looking. Oh, that dash attack is actually gonna kill it.
That'll take it. Yeah.
I don't see that move kill very often.
No, but you know, when you're at ledge and you have a bit of rage, it'll do the job. And Generic
Finds
doing
the
the job well.
Finds the set. Narrowly avoids getting reverse 3-0'd by Zaxik's Hero.
Able to
moving
prevent
to losers' quarters.
Looks like we got Justin